Hello, hello, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So we are back once more, and we have gone back somewhat in time. Those astute of you will notice the date is a little bit reversed. Now, after seeing the results of going deep into Batavia, and actually misunderstanding, Newhouser did get in contact with me and he did explain the situation. He suggested a battleship raid upon Batavia, not a full-blown invasion. So fair enough. We tried it, and it didn't result in the best option. It was interesting. It may have been winnable, but it was certainly quite dangerous. So, we are going to stick to the original plan, and that is an invasion of Oosthaven, and advancing upon Palembang. So we will go for that. Now, we are going to soften up the defenders of Oosthaven. I'm not entirely sure if there are any there, but we will go with the assumption that there are indeed. So the Apare invasion will be said to be hard to Oosthaven. Now, can I give orders to the troops on board? Ah, I can. Fantastic. Now that will significantly help them out. Okay. Now, Kirubutai is over here to the north. What I'm going to do then is we are going to dispatch some fuel. I do definitely need some extra fuel over here. So we do have an oiler already building up some fuel. So destroyer transport. Do I have any other ships here? I have a heavily damaged destroyer minesweeper, which isn't very good. How about over here at Saigon? Well, these two will be left behind. I need them to continue to fuel up, but they're not exactly great. So what I will do then is, she will remain here to fuel up. I'll instead take some fuel, I believe, from over this way. I need a replenishment. Okay. Now, they do have respectable range. Okay. So what we'll do then is this task force will be sent down over to head towards Missing, where we'll start to build up a fuel pool, or potentially nearby, see how the situation develops. Now we have a chance here to alleviate fate. Is it cheating? We'll suggest a safer route. I do need that ship there. I'm not gonna lie, it really is very important to me. And Tori... Is there no other combat ships? How strange. No? Okay, fair enough. I mean, these ships are actually quite valuable to me. I could do with actually using them. Okay, so we do have supply transports over this way. They do need to actually stand down and receive some repair. Okay. And now we need to go ahead with the battle over here. Well, we know the results of some of the situation in China, which I suppose is a little bit of cheating. But we won't alter the results of it this way. We'll have to stick to it as it is. And go from there. I will start sending a division here sooner though. There we go. Right, I'm going to leave this force behind. The 39th Division, though it is damaged, is going to instead head for the south. At least then we can have reinforcements on the way in a much, more convenient time. Okay, the 35th is, instead of going to the north, is going to actually head to Hangzhou, and then they're going to advance to the south. We are really going to work on closing up these south here. I simply can't allow this to carry on. Okay. Perhaps I should just put them all into this task force if they are all... Well, if this remains on automatic transport, then I'll be very happy, actually. Well, the continuous supply. Let's see. It does indeed. Okay. Well, that works well for me. At the end of the day, we'll do that then. Perhaps there's only one continuous supply per... well, route per port, potentially. Okay. Now, in an effort to actually bring more resources into Japan sooner, I'm going to move them ahead of time. So cancel that load in. Oh, goddammit. Okay, cancelled. So they're going to go into Ominato. These will start to load resources. Loading has been supposedly completed, but they will move into Ominato as well, as one of the cargo ships does need repair. Okay. Africa Marui will move to Toyohara. Right, let's have them all load resources and we'll figure it out from there. Okay. You will head over here to Sapporo. I know it's basically Convoy Simulator for the last few sessions, but I do need this stuff underway. Right, continue to load. Right. Can I put you on... No. Okay. I really do need to read up on that. I was actually planning to do that, but I did forget about that. So I do need that done. To figure out how we can actually set up these autonomous routes on every port, not just an odd couple. Okay. I mean, in the end, if it is only one, perhaps, that can go there, then that's fine by me. Okay, let's see. See, that allows me to do that. Let's try it with another. Right, so you're already set down here. If I put you on AI. That's intriguing. So perhaps we can only have, like, one. We'll have to do more experimentation into that one. It's not necessarily the worst thing either, having just one. I suppose at the end of the day it would make it more simple to work out the amount coming in. And I could always do it manually as well. Right. They are instead going to head somewhere else. We're going to invade the south of the island, I do believe. So when they're ready, which they shouldn't take very long, we'll have them meet up with the task force here if they're able to do so. And then we'll have them hit the base here at the same time. And then we'll try and use these few thousand troops in the air to secure that for ourselves. Now then, once we do secure Oosthaven, I will be able to start landing the army planes over that way, so we can actually make use of them. Okay, did I dispatch these submarines? I don't think I did. Okay. In fairness, these are all ready to go. We'll have them sent towards the American coastline and then work it out from there. Where they need to be. I'll have them initially head towards San Francisco. These gentlemen... Speed is reduced here. Hello there, Carl. How you doing, my friend? Why is your speed reduced? Are you simply that slow? This is by far a faster submarine then. Okay, intriguing. Are you ready and rearmed? Panama remains an option. We could send a submarine down that way just to see what the potential options are like anyway. But yeah, I think we'll consider Panama then. Okay, let's send some subs into the vicinity here. At least with this amount of supply over here at Midway, it wouldn't even be the worst option to actually have midget submarines set up. And that's a beautiful option that we have in the future. I'm going to tell these planes to stand down so that they can actually be made ready and brought up into, well, full service. I need the actual airfield engineers to get on with their work. A good number of ships here, actually. Yeah, they have damage to their engines, but it doesn't affect their speed. They should be okay. Okay. Now, what I'm going to consider here is... Goibutai is over here. What I will try to do is... The port over here is level 3, which should actually be enough to handle the escort carriers. So my plan is we have Goibutai head towards here after the invasion is somewhat underway. We'll have the Zeros transfer from Goibutai to Kitabutai. We'll pick up these planes, have them transported over into Malaya. At least then we can save them and bring them into full action. Hello there, Emil. How are you doing, my friend? Okay, so let's take a quick look over here then. Some resources, well, industry, sorry. So we do have a lot of industry spare. At least available. Now, obviously, this is the issue with the resources. We need more. So I hope by sending resources into Japan earlier, we should be able to bring that number up sooner. Now, did I start expanding the repair shipyards? Okay, all industry, type. Well, can remove these ones. Ah, there we go. Yeah, Hiroshima is actually our best repair shipyard. It could affect their attacks by destroyers, also is their mines at Hawaii. Probably. I'd say probably to definitely mines at Hawaii. Okay, Tokyo. Tokyo is expanding her repair shipyards. It might even be worthwhile to expand the repair shipyards at Hong Kong. Though soon we'll have Singapore, well eventually we'll have Singapore, which will make up for that. Right, China. Need to secure this position here. So what we're going to do then is we're going to start moving forward with these bad boys. I want to actually move up to a position here, try to gain some information just south of Kuiyang. See if I could actually make a reasonable gain there. These other forces can remain in position. There we go. We'll capture that. These guys move in. We have a brigade on the way. We have forces in action over here. It's an interesting situation. I think rather than pulling back, I think, wow, there's actually quite a considerable number of troops there. Actually, yeah, we do need to pull back. We'll pull back and then go around this way. That's the only way I'm going to make this work. I need to go around and approach them from a flank. Hello there, JV. And I hope Bordeaux is looking quite nice this time. Okay. We'll try a deliberate attack here, see how that goes. This is Balfort. This is indeed Balfort. Okay. Right. Action is underway shortly. We'll go. Kibutai is to head to the south. Let's reduce the range of her bombers. About 3 hexes. That should be safe. At least then they will act in self-defense, or if a target presents itself. The combat air patrol will be reduced down heavily. There we go. Okay. Yeah, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Rightio. Almost forgot. Right, you're unloading here. Actually, that makes a live this thing, so we have 2. Ah, they set to different locations. No, they're not. That's rather interesting, then. That really is. I need to load up a division. Right, 17th. We'll figure it out. If we don't have troops over here, then we will head back to Japan and take troops. I suppose it depends on the political points. Okay. Okay, so we'll go from here. See what the results are. Well, what I've done here, JV, is we've actually gone back to the save before we went for Batavia. The reason being, we saw the results there, and after speaking to Hauser, really wasn't what he was intending. So we're going to go back to our original decision of Oosthaven and invade Sumatra. Okay, Shikikyang is occupied by the Japanese. Yeah, mines are indeed bad. There should be 0 mines at Oosthaven. I don't believe there is any here. What's up there, Benamon? How you doing, my friend? It's nice to see you again. Yeah, there shouldn't be any mines at Oosthaven. Oosthaven, sorry. Yeah, we checked the carriers. Yeah, Goibutai. I forgot about Goibutai. Well, Goibutai will do whatever Goibutai does. There's only a few planes there anyway. We did change the settings for Kitabutai, so her bomber's range is reduced drastically, so she's not going to be getting too much trouble. The combat air patrols have been altered as well. We do need fuel sent down that way, but we do have fuel dispatched from Hainan. So that should rectify the situation. There we go, bombardment of Oosthaven. Now, we can't see any actual defenders within Oosthaven, at least from our view. But we do have to go with the assumption that there are, in fact, defenders. Or more than likely defenders. Watching now, there'll be no defenders, then I'll have made myself look very silly. But it's better to be prepared than sorry. Okay. Let's see, was there anything actually within this city? Yes, there is actually a garrison. So we inflicted some damage, only rare, well, fairly light damage. It may be just due to a smaller. But that's pretty good damage. Softened it up anyway for our landed troops. I don't think we should have issues taking Oosthaven. Once we secure the base there, once we get to, well, sufficient aviation support, then I can really start to make things roll. Hello there, Sazla. Ooh, that would have been nice to hit Kitty. Well, what we've done is we've actually gone back to a to the reload, yeah. Okay, that's not good. 163 is looking like she might go down. Okay, she got hit once, which is never good. Right, SSO-23. She's a brave little one, isn't she? I won. Kitty again. Well, Kitty makes no contact. Kitty indeed does have claws. Ah, the City of Canterbury. Good job there. She's quite large. Right, 1 shell hit and 2 torpedoes. And she goes down. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. C. We need things to go well enough. So that we can take Sumatra. But I suppose taking Sumatra will lead to more immediate gains. I mean, true, there's a lot of heavy industry in Java, but at least we have oil in Sumatra. So once we get that, repaired and ready, at least we can start to move that out. It might be a case of actually moving, well, we're not entirely secure in this position, moving the oil from Sumatra to Malaya, then having it transported from Malaya to Saigon, and then at least we could transport it from Saigon. And that is the beauty of having the rail lines. Okay, good casualties. There's a lot of Mitchells. Okay, so we do lose a 0. 1 Warhawk is destroyed by flak, no damage to the actual battleships. 4 Mitchells are damaged. That's a large raid. That's a very large raid, actually. Okay. No damage to the ships, however, 2 Mitchells are damaged. 1 Mitchell damaged. Okay. Ah, thank you very much, Mad Cat. To supply all heavy industry to construction of Mechagodzilla. Have you seen the new Godzilla anime that's out on Netflix? Like, what are your opinions on that? Because in my opinion, it is pretty bad. Interesting, but pretty bad. It could have been done so much better. And it really does pay me because I freaking love Godzilla. I do adore Shin Godzilla. Absolutely adore it. Okay, 100 shot down, no damage to our ships. Yeah, indeed, so many planes. Ah, yeah, okay, I'm gonna pay for that. The Kates are going in there. The Kates will probably get shut down. Okay, 2 Kates down. That's fine. We'll replace those losses. I should have changed the settings of Kuibutai, but hey, we'll make do. I can always make things work. But again, thank you very much, Mad Cat. Thank you to everybody who does donate and support the channel. It really does make a big difference. Yeah, it's a Netflix release, so they hit on this. Very, very true. Though, you know what? I've been watching Paradise PD, and that's so freaking funny. Like, I absolutely adored Brickleberry. So that's really on my street. Yeah, Java really is an unsinkable aircraft carrier. Which is why I really want to turn it into our unsinkable aircraft carrier. I think once we get the KIA-43s over, we will have sufficient numbers to establish their supremacy. I really do believe that. We will rectify the situation in the air over China. I'm considering just going for the complete and utter grounding of all aircraft. Having them on stand down, so that the repair can be done so that I can move them. Yeah, it's great though, isn't it? I really enjoyed the battle at the end. That was freaking awesome. I like the fleet combat. I really like how it's presented. Man, I love Trailer Park Boys. I think I've seen that about 3-4 times. I've not seen all the newer seasons though. I don't think I've seen 11 or 12. Hello, hello there, new Azar. The Oosthaven invasion is ongoing. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, that's pretty good. Plenty of planes in the area. At the end of the day, the more they attack, and as long as we don't receive any damage and keep up the damage upon their Mitchells, we should be able to really ramp up the fatigue on their planes. Damn. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Ah, there, Crown City. What's up there, Cursar? How you doing, my friend? How's the Austrian army treating you, sorry? Just popping in to remind you to send Hero from Hong Kong to Nagasaki to meet up with the carrier that's finishing this month. I got to go. Keep up the good work and show no shameful displays. Thank you, Spartan. That's not a bad idea. We do have a carrier that will be coming at some point this month. So yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. We could have a link up with the new carrier, have them operate as a duo. At least they'll be quite safe together. Not a bad suggestion. There we go. Crown City goes down. Here we go. The amphibious invasion begins. Just 1 second. Okay. So we are looking pretty solid for the invasion. Once the Bushido bombardment didn't really reveal many troops, or at least many losses, so it should probably be okay. Okay. The old Kinu. Spent the entire day behind a radio. There was a single radio call. Wow. That was a single radio call. Yeah, that'd be rather interesting. Okay, 54 casualties upon the beach. I actually did on Monday. So I went airsofting last night, 6 PM while 10 PM, like late night CQB. Bloody hell, they move quick. I did get my PEQ box, as well as a ×3 magnifier, and that's freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to get everything zeroed in. So I reckon what I'm gonna have to do is like set up like an impromptu shooting range, figure out my distance, figure out my grouping, and try and zero things in. But man, having a PEQ box is so sweet. To be fair, I did absolutely nail my friend. We were in like a little bit of a firefight, like as we were on opposite teams, and so I shoot and I hear him like shouting out, and he's like, "Oh my god, that fucking hurts." So I'm like, "What? Did I shoot you in the hand or something? Like, what happened? What?" But I didn't hear him because he walked away. So anyway, after the match, come out and see him across the table, and there's this bleeding like mark right between his like eyebrows, and it's like, yeah, that's a shot that got him. I laughed. I absolutely laughed my ass off. Okay, so 62 casualties, 761 inflicted. We take the city. Banzai. And hello there, Christoph. How are you doing, my friend? You know, I'm half tempted to actually just withdraw those troops up there. I mean, that's 3 calls that have been just absolute pain in the arse. And those troops would come in handy. Okay, deliberate attack again. They are going to lose some strength, but it keeps up the pressure upon the enemy there. Okay, reinforcements are on the way in the form of the 35th Division. Hello there, Thrawn. How you doing, my friend? Okay, bombardment to D-bar. Okay. Now, I really don't know whether I should actually consider a deliberate attack against Singapore. I really don't think we'd have the numbers. But it might be a case of moving troops that we do have from China, having them all cross at the same time so that we can just try and overwhelm the Singapore defenders, at least with, like, raw numbers. It's a difficult situation. I might even go to the forums and try and consult some of the forum members for ways to break the fortifications. Okay, now this is something I'm interested in. So reduce the fort level. What are the losses like? Ah, 0. Okay. Intriguing. The bombardment of Bataan is just rough. I might even pull back a division to encourage the allies to actually attack me, at least then I can actually deal with them. Yep, allied shock attack here, so this is the brigade that is destroyed. Utterly destroyed. Yeah, 920 losses. They had no chance. Ah man, see you later there, Kosa. It's nice to see you, my friends. I'm on mobile, so I can't see details really well. Who occupies Malaya? So we have control of everything in Malaya, bar in Singapore. That's the only place left in Malaya that I need to take. Which is an issue. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. Well, I say a little bit, it's a colossal pain in the arse. Because Malaya is an absolute... Well, Singapore is a absolutely critical port that I really need. As that would really allow me to vastly increase the rearmament and repair time. Which would be great, as you can imagine. We will be looking towards upgrades soon enough as well. Radar is a absolute necessity. So as soon as we can get radar, we will have a carrier in port, and we will work on that. I'm not entirely sure what the timetable would be for a upgrade, so we'd have to figure that one out as we go. But having radar will definitely change things significantly. It should make us far deadlier. Okay, so results then of the Oosthaven invasion. 600 troops, yeah. A shock attack would finish that quite nicely. There are enemy shipping around here. What we're going to do then is we're going to have Go Wutai head towards the port over here. As we cross, we will have them dislodge planes towards Kidawutai. So they can... Well, to be fair, I can do that now, but I'll keep them there for the time being. I will move the bombers to a shorter range. About 3. Oh, they're even set to, like, actual training. Okay, never mind. Just put them on actual naval attack. I don't think I have any dive bombers remaining. We sank 2 cargo ships. We are meeting some increased activity around the coast here, so that's rather interesting. Ah. Moving west. Let's intercept them with submarines, shall we? A little bit of damage there. Right, where's your torpedo armament? You're good to go. You do have quite a bit of damage though, so we do need to be quite careful. Georgetown and Wuchan need troops, you lose VP every turn. Yeah, that's very true, but they mean very little to me, and it's 1 VP. At the end of the day, it's going to be more of a pain in the arse just to send something to cover that. I'll eventually get round to it, but it's just not a priority. I know that sounds pedantic. It's just... it's a lot of effort. I'll put troops there in time. Right, we don't know if this is indeed a heavy cruiser, so we will see what happens. It will be rather interesting if it is indeed. Could be a very good target. And we could even send further submarines to that area then to ensure its absolute annihilation. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to save the turn quickly. We will save this as turn 36. Well, I suppose, yeah, we'll save this here. Obviously it's not the end of the stream, but I'm just going to save it just so I have that. So save it in turn 41, or slot 41. There we go. Whoops, didn't mean to open it again. How goes the war in general? Well, the war in China proceeds quite nicely. We've captured quite a lot of ground in China. We've made quite good progress. In Malaya, we have all of Malaya, bar in Singapore, and that is really a bad situation. So we are behind in the Dutch East Indies. We've captured Wake and Midway, so we are very well. We the Japanese never captured Midway, so we're ahead there by miles. It's an interesting one. We are doing things in a different way. So it's like, in some ways, we are behind schedule, but the thing is, we are set on our own schedule. We have our own things. It would have been nice to have had Singapore, don't get me wrong, but we'll have it in time. Same as we would have had Hong Kong sooner had I not pushed my troops too hard. We could have had Singapore had my troops not crossed at different times. Okay, 1, 2, 4. Right, here we go. There we go, 2 bases captured. Nice way. Right, these groups are due to withdraw. These airfields have expanded. Darwin and Sydney are quite important. Sydney is a huge airfield. Darwin's quite large too. Madras is very large. We do need to bear these in mind. Right, let's take a look at industry. Right, so okay, we maintain our surplus. Singapore's very large. I'll take a quick look shortly. Okay, so resources in Honshu are rising. That's good news. That's also due to the fact that I did send the convoy early in there, so that's very good. So at least we'll have that resource amount increase pretty nicely. Okay, but if we take a look at the actual map and search arcs. Okay. So, quite good information around here. So, we did tell our patrol aircraft to stand down by Midway, so we won't have that long-range reconnaissance. What we need to do is figure out how to actually get patrol aircraft to run over there consistently. Now, we do have some decent search distance over here with the AMC in that area, but we do obviously need to move things. Now, I believe I did start increasing the production of the Ki-43-1C model and increase the production of potentially Zeros? Was it the Zeros? A6M2 production. Did I increase the Nakajima HA35 production, or was that the Hakajima? I can't remember the actual name of that. We'll take a look at that. So production seems stable for the moment. Ki-43, so let's see, start this building. Sort by type. Right, the Oscar history. Building's increasing. Bam bam ba bam. Okay, maintain stable levels. Engine production. We're using more engines than we have. So I do need to produce more HA-35s, it seems. So we do have about 3,000 odd heavy industry available to us, so we will increase HA-35 production. It's increasing slightly here, but we need to ramp that up. That would take us to 220, 230, 240, 250. So we'll put that up to 250. There we go. Other engine production will be taken into consideration as well, actually, in the short term. Well, in the long term. Okay. So, do we proceed with an additional bombardment, or would that be necessary? I don't believe it would be necessary. We do have our ground forces here. Obviously, they need supplies dropping into the area. Numbers aren't bad. We should be able to get them to go, so we're going to go for a deliberate attack. Potentially even a shock attack could probably do this, actually. I will go for the shock attack. We do have... How many numbers do we have here? So, ashore we have, yeah, over 10,000 units of infantry. Well, individuals. So, do I maintain the... the thing is, it's like, do I consider bombardment of Batavia? There's a lot to be said for it. But the mine damage, or the damage from the mines, I don't know if that makes it worthwhile. So I think what we could do then is have them operate... Well, have them cancel that. I'll have them patrol the area. The reason for this is we need to be very wary. I need to ensure my security in this area. Okay. Continue deliberate. Well, the AV's on the way, which is good. At least they actually will make it this time. Not going to complain about that. Right, you're loading supplies. So cancel that. You will head here and drop troops too. Direct. There we go. Now they will arrive earlier. I'm glad to see that we are meeting ships over here. You are heading to the port there. Okay. And load in. Load resources. Well, yeah, they are close. Sorry, 1 second. Excuse me. Yeah, they are close. So, the actual Bushido Task Force is tasked to react within about 6 hexes, more or less, or react within an area. So they should react should they come close anyway, so that'll be fine. Okay. That should be fine. I don't want to be sending them chasing just a lone ship. We'll see what it is. I do need to worry about what else may be coming our way in the meantime. Fuel will be heading down here. It is already on the way, thankfully, so that's good news. The oilers over here will continue to fuel up. They will continue to load cargo. So will these guys. In fairness, I could run continuous supply from here, which is not a bad idea. No. We'll have them run to Nagasaki. I don't know why we can't have the continuous supply. Lots of numbers here. Not necessarily huge amounts of resources, but at the end of the day, that is good. 51 ships. I mean, that is a worthwhile amount of resources. So we'll have them continue to load resources. We'll move a good amount on the actual island, so we can move them into Japan itself. Okay, so march to the north to deal with those survivors. We are making great headway over here. Absolutely amazing headway. There we go. Now, we'll go for a deliberate attack. What are the numbers like? 3,000. I don't think it's worth going for a shock attack yet, especially when there's that many. Okay, some reinforcements are on the way, so just go into defensive. Yes, that's fine. I will have a division pull back over here at Bataan. The 10th Division. They can pull back to Manila. And then what I could even do is just have them block down here, to be fair, to invade the rest of it. I need to figure out why I'm not getting more political points. I need to look that one up. Okay, until British attack continued. There's activity in the area. Okay, we'll take the settlement and go from there. Within China, not a huge difference. Is the 35th here as of yet? Not yet. Sabekasa. Yeah, you know it, bitch. Okay, so they'll be moving shortly. That's good. So we'll get them to move here, then they can move, march down to the south. Excuse me, my nose is a little bit bad. These are very good. So load resources. These are good ranged. Okay, how about to Nagasaki from here? Could that be possible? Fine. Okay. I'll go from here then. We've adjusted the settings on the carriers. In fairness, I could have the carriers mix in with some of the battleships and take some fuel there. They do have enough fuel. We will be able to get that going. So there's no real big issue. Fuel's already on its way down here towards Mersing anyway. So that's not bad. Once they arrive, we'll be able to rectify the situation. Continue the fuel flow as well, should be quite nice. Okay. 13 casualties. There we go, our forces are landing in further numbers. A shock attack will definitely clear them out there. Okay. So 33rd Division will be known as the Sumatra Division. Probably not a bad way to name my divisions. I should see if I could change the name so that at least we could actually know them by their objectives or their reason for being there. Probably a smart enough idea. Again, apologies about the sniffly nose. Yeah, what do you guys think then to grounding the entire Air Force in China next turn? Basically making sure we can actually use them, have them repaired and made ready. Right, that's rather interesting. So they're trying to hit my carriers, perhaps? Yeah, indeed. Really do not want them to be hit. Okay, that's one down. These Mitchells are definitely dangerous combatants. Okay, so 1 destroyed, 2 damage. We don't receive any losses ourselves. Okay, they've been attacked by 4 aircraft. They get off lucky. Now, it's actually rather interesting that they have ships down this way, so that is rather interesting. No, Emil, you'll stay home. See you later, my friend. Okay, yeah, that's definitely gone down. Right. Are they attacking Kitabutai directly? It seems so. 21 zeros here. We'll see how they perform. Yeah, definitely is a good time. Good thing, sorry. Otherwise we would have significantly more issues. Yeah, thankfully no B-52s, but we do have the B-25s in Mitchell's. Alright, that's a lot of activity here. Okay, 1-0 destroyed, but we do inflict considerable damage here. So 5 Falcons shot down, 2 B-33923 shot down as well. So 7 aircraft to our 1, so that's pretty good. Ideally 0 would have been better. I mean, these are our best pilots in Kiributai. Yeah, I don't think they'll do very well. 4 destroyed. That's actually a really big number there. So 4 B-25 shot down. A further Mitchell shot down, 4 damaged. So that's 5 Mitchell shot down right there. At the end of the day, it's not a bad idea, I suppose, keeping Kiributai out this way if we can sustain it. Reasonably, anyway. I need to obviously increase the amount of zeros I have on board, and obviously give them some time to RLR. But if we can keep drawing out the Allied task force, well, air forces in Java, then that's quite good. Another 13 casualties. Yeah, they're really hauling ass. Yeah, we'll follow them up and assault. Actually, sustain the area and keep up the deliberate attack. I am mobile. Yeah, Japanese shock attack at Oosthaven. I think they'll succeed. I might have Bushido swoop down here to the south, actually. Okay. There we go, Oosthaven has fallen. Banzai. And they surrender outright. Fantastic. 365 casualties. And we take Oosthaven. That's brilliant. So we now have our toehold into Sumatra. So we can land our troops, land the supplies, have them made ready, and advance... Ooh, Beaufort has fallen as well. Banzai. And they surrender too. However, not all of them. 466 allied casualties, but we do capture the base. Banzai. Knife Division on Deliberate will take them. Yeah, I can imagine. Right. The division here isn't too far away, so 39th will link up soon enough. Okay, so things are going quite well. Guten Tag, Tommy. Use their skull for a sword sheath. Okay, so fortifications at Changsha have expanded. That's fantastic. Okay. So what we will do now. Ah. Okay, then with import. Can they make it in here? Oh, just shy. Well, we'll do it one at a time. Yes, we'll take a look at that just a moment. Hello there, Cassie, and hello there, Rez. How you doing, my friends? Okay, dock. 7,400 tons. How much do you weigh? You're a big, heavy ship, aren't you? That's a huge difference there in tonnage. Holy shiza. Okay, yeah, we'll take a quick look at the aircraft losses then. Yep, so... let's see... Supposedly 12 Mitchells shot down. We did lose 7 Zeros, 6 Falcons, 4 B339s, a couple of others. But that's not a bad result there. So I mean, you know, look at those numbers. Those numbers are huge when you think about it really. Obviously that's not confirmed. Okay, so we have our troops here, which is fantastic. So now we will begin the planning for the assessment over this way. Now, I could do with some fast mobile forces so they could actually move along the roads and head out this way, but we'll see. Okay, we do have ships over here to the south, so I will engage them. Bushido has clearance to fulfill her role in life. May she bring honor to the Emperor, which I feel she definitely will do. Okay, AA's running a little bit low, but we can go rearm soon enough. Okay. You can't be moved. Actually, you don't have any planes. You're just a squad. Okay, just retain that pilot. Yeah, 7 losses are certainly not sustainable, as I can't replace them here. Is it we home? You need to remain on board. Yeah, they're not able to be moved. But... let's see. Hosho does take the squadron on board. She's over capacity, but obviously she can't use that. But we've actually been able to, well, we will be able to get our aircraft out of here. So, undock. Ah, you're too large, aren't you? God damn it. Unless... No, I can't. Okay. That's no issue. We'll come back. Okay, head to Saigon. Ah, too large. Move to Kamlan Bay. Oh, what's Bangkok like? No. Kamlan Bay will do. Move up the coast. There you go, begin your planning. Actually, no enemies here, so that's good. So we can have our troops land here, no issues. And we'll continue to take the bases in this area. Okay. Off topic, nice game with Germany in 1945. Even if I think you should try to abandon Courland. Well, that's going to be really fun. We'll be able to continue that tomorrow. Regarding Courland, I do need to hold on to it in terms of an objective standpoint. But also, it is going to soak up a lot of Soviet troops that would be elsewhere, well, otherwise heading and beaten down upon my lines. So, Courland will stay as long as reasonably possible. I'm not entirely sure what results we can hope for, but we'll try. Okay, we did have ships heading this way, so we will try to track them down. So this could be a good idea. Having like hunter-killer forces basically operate with AMCs with reconnaissance aircraft. That could be rather intriguing. Okay, where are you? Midway Island. You're over here. And you're here. You will be sent out immediately. There you are. You'll head over to San Francisco area. Where are you? Ah, that's intriguing. Okay. Wipe the seas clean of your shipping. Yeah. That'd be nice. Okay, that division will prepare to pull out. Okay, now forces in China. Stand down. Well, reconnaissance is going to stay in the air. Yeah. Okay, supply our forces over here. Right, advance upon Quailin. At least then I could move troops up there quite quickly. Right, keep moving. 35th has arrived. 3 days you'll march to the south. 34th is on the way back. Reinforcements will arrive here. Our troops are freaking motoring. Holy shit, they can move. I mean, you know, if we get lucky and we do capture these Chinese bases out this way, this will be our own blitzkrieg, and it will be bloody beautiful. I mean, if we do gain an insane amount of luck and actually manage to catch the Chinese unaware, take these bases, that is going to be a colossal blow to the Chinese forces here. It really bloody will be. So we'll see and hope for the best. Okay, Kiributai. We'll have you continue to operate in the area. Yep, they're going to set off back. At least we could actually move our stricken zeros and have them brought back into war-ready action. Okay, what was the damage here? Heavy, heavy damage. Okay, so they're still not fully unloaded, but as soon as they are ready, we will start advancing. But we have captured here a good amount of oil, good amount of supply, which is very nice. Obviously the supply is being loaded there, but a decent amount of oil. It will function as a good forward operating base. Will be very useful indeed. I even have potential reinforcements this way, which we can send. Okay. Okay, disband you, put you in there. That's further support. Load tenders on the list. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll probably be a target for the bomber raids in the coming days too, so I'm going to keep Kiributai nearby. Let them shoot down the Zeros. Sorry, let them shoot down the B-25s. Fine. I'll go to Tokyo. Or do I? In fact, let's go to Pescadores. I can pick up troops from there as well as Hainan, take them down south. Don't repeat the Royal Navy's failings in the Falklands and let the troop ships being unloaded fall prey to bombers. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Things are going well, though. Things are going well. We are making good progress. So we'll advance forward. See, the forecast is thunderstorms, which is going to make it difficult for the Allies to launch, obviously, air raids, as they will definitely have issues. When have you dealt... when you have dealt with the Chinese, are you going to attack the Soviet Union? Oh my god, no. Yeah, we'd be absolutely annihilated. There would not be a chance against them. Okay. But it's a good question. It is a good question. Now, we do have a very solid landing, well, amphibious task force put together with good solid support. Heavy cruisers, light cruisers, and destroyers. So we'll be able to pick up troops from Pescadores, as well as potentially Formosa, Hainan, bring them into the Dutch East Indies area, or even troops from Southeast Asia and take them into the Dutch East Indies. That will rapidly increase the pace of movement, or even potentially to the Philippines. Ah, we have an enemy cargo ship, but we have a miss of our torpedo. None the matter. Finback. I need to reorganize this area. That is coming in time. I just need to get supplies down that way. Yeah, unless I completely conquer everything in China, that'd be an issue. That would be fun, but it's very difficult. Okay, Moonlight is dropping. We encountered something and then suddenly ended. Oh, they're going for the AV, aren't they? God damn it. Oh yeah, I forgot to ground the rest of the Chinese Air Force. Well, Japanese Air Force is in China. At least we grounded the ones in Canton, so I'll ground the rest of them later. That's a good amount of zeros in response. And I find that interesting, raid detected by radar. I don't believe I have any radar. But it might be my raid against them. Well, counter raid, whatever you want to call it, response. But those are some pretty hefty numbers. Okay, so we lose 1-0. The enemy loses 3 Mitchells and a Warhawk. Another Mitchell destroyed. Bloody hell. 1 Mitchell versus 39 zeros. Good luck. No losses to the Japanese, however the Americans, well the Allies lose a further 2 Mitchells as well as 1 damage, and 2 B-339s are destroyed. There go, deliberate attack. Good job. Good job. I'm not entirely sure whether there is, like, a modelling of tropical diseases. It may... Wow, that's a really good result there. It may be modelled in just increased supply requirements, perhaps, or increased attrition rates in certain areas. Good numbers there. Now, we did have a good result, and I honestly cannot believe how fast our armor is moving in the north of China. Well, I suppose western China. They are really just hauling ass. And that's honestly incredible, because they are taking the speed here to a new level. And I mean a new level. Ooh, something new arrived. God damn it, stop fighting me. Yeah, it's going well in China. And obviously we did have that force entirely wiped out, but that's only a few hundred men. We can replace that. Can't find them here. That's irritating. I was hoping we could. Interesting. Yeah. God damn it. Okay, we actually do capture the base. Fantastic. Entirely intact as well, which is really quite nice. A little bit of supply already here. That's good news. But the thing is, I can use this to then spread out, capture the rest of the island here, which is very nice. So that's good. This is very good. At least this will actually work out well. Okay. So, yeah. Troops have honest to God hauled ass. I really... If I could get some reconnaissance running over here, try and figure out if there's actually indeed anything, that'd be great. I need to figure out if there's indeed anything. Because then if I was to take this base, I'd only have the one base here. And that would fuck them. That would fuck them completely. That would accelerate the conquest of China immeasurably. Immeasurably, sorry. Okay, small amount of troops. I think we could go for a shock attack here, potentially. Right. Forces aren't too far away. Okay. Yeah, it might be a while. Will be a while. They're marching on me. That's 76,000 troops. That's a significant number of troops there. I need to send that division back. Okay, reinforcements have arrived. Let's bombard them and living the hell out of them. March back to Xinjiang. Set all to march. Yeah, we've destroyed quite a lot of Chinese troops, to be fair. Yeah, interesting. I wanted to see what have happened down here. But we've actually captured quite a few bases in this session, which is quite nice. Makes a big difference. Right, fuel's on its way. Yeah. I mean, what do you guys reckon? Do we advance? Do we advance upon them? I don't think we'd have an issue with the rivers. I don't know. I could advance here and... Well, this is it. I really don't know if we've entirely looked out, but I don't believe that these guys are completely ungarrisoned. I don't think my luck is that good. So what I will do then is actually move up some reconnaissance flights. We'll move you over here, why not? Oh, unrestricted location. Changsha. Oh. Okay. Maybe we'll just fly from here. I mean, if indeed these are ungarrisoned, that will be a major, major boon. Okay, you're on track. We'll set you to movement. It's going to take you some time to move there. Yeah. Last week I'm just trying to find a sustainable defense line so I can send troops to the south. Banzai, like the great samurai, slay the Chinese dragon. Well, our troops are making great progress. I mean, that's 3 divisions. That's a buttload of troops. A buttload, I say. Damn, shame. I wish that AV was higher, otherwise I could have formed up that division again. Okay. What are our numbers here? Not great. Really not great. Fortification level at level 3 though, so hopefully that will make a difference. Will you consider doing an allied playthrough? Possibly in the far future. What's on the cards at the moment though is potentially a War in the East, so War in the Pacific play by email game with myself as the Japanese Empire versus the historical gamer and Tortuga Power. That's what we're considering at the moment. Just need to get that to work out. But that could be rather interesting, playing against obviously human opponents, as well as other YouTubers who will obviously take their side. The idea kind of being that maybe either Tortuga potentially taking control of the Commonwealth and potentially the historical gamer taking control of the US. So that could be rather intriguing. Okay. Would indeed be quite fun. Okay, the resource system is working quite nicely. Right, head to Ominato. Good night, my friend Bear. Have a good one, Kurosawa. Back to Kijol. Back to Port Arthur. I hope not. Trust me, I bloody well hope not. No, that's fine. I think they'll... I don't know what their experience is like. So, yeah, go for it. I think I'd honestly love it. I think I genuinely would love... I think I genuinely would absolutely adore the first turn. Just being able to put so much of the lessons learned into an effect. That'd be beautiful. I don't think any of them have played the Japanese as much as I have, to be fair. It's like I don't understand the Japanese Empire to the extent of an expert. I can adequately play now. I'm by no means great, but I can play. I can get the basics down, which is quite nice. Yeah, I love the Japanese. I love the Axis. It's like I'm going to learn how to play, interestingly, supposedly less troops there, but I don't believe that. Yeah, I'm going to learn how to play Bombing the Reich, so I can play as the Axis forces there, see what can be done. That'd be rather intriguing. Okay, are we all aboard? Yeah. Okay, let the movement begin. Set to march. Cancel move. Do we need a garrison? No, that's good. The AA can remain. Air Force can remain. Okay, what are the numbers like? Some aviation support. In fact, let's see, can I get you in here? Ah, yes. Did you sink any ships along with the coast of the BBs? Actually, no. Are they both done Allied campaigns? One in the Pacific? I didn't know that, actually. I know, the Historical Gamer had had some experience. How much aviation support do you need? That's what I'd like to know. I'd imagine a lot. Oh yeah, to answer the earlier question, Singapore does have very good capacity. That's good. That's really good to know. I think it'd make a really good opponent. I'll speak to him and try and get that set up. It'd be nice to get it going pretty quickly. And I generally would love to go through the first turns again. Would be amazing if I could try to hunt down the carriers. That would truly be fun. Also, the industry. Ooh, can't wait. Okay. That'd be awesome. There we go. In fairness, I could probably do with actually playing some other games in Grigsby's as well. Just so I can actually get my numbers up. Like, try and attract new subscribers. Okay, let's try it by Panama. Let's see what we find. Yeah, we'll soon have plenty more submarines in that area. Minesweeper? Ah, yeah, Minesweeper. I was a little bit confused. I'm like, wait, what? This I need to find out. I really want this to work. I don't know. Do we send one in? Because they're moving fucking fast. They're going to be there next turn. I don't know. I think we'll save it and hope for the best. But I will take a look at the actual resource situation too. The best game will attract millions to your cause. I think I might be running the wrong thing here. I am. Oh dear. Okay, we'll just give that a little bit of time. Yeah, we'll give that a bit of time. Sometimes that happens when I click the wrong thing. I haven't played Darkest Hour for some time, actually. I should get around to playing it at some point. Okay, have them stand down. And books to get, got one suggestion, Knights of the Black Cross. Brian Perret by the Panzerwaffe. And the Blitzkrieg Warfare from 39 to 42. That sounds really interesting, actually. Okay, where to drop supplies? Might be worthwhile sending them out this way. Actually, let's have them transferred out. So I'll transfer them to Takao. Ah, I see. I actually don't have them. Oh. Never mind. At least we'll have effective aircraft here. That does sound really interesting, actually. Ah, great numbers of aircraft here. Right, there we go. Stood down the Air Force in China. Hopefully that will make a difference. Ah, there we go. I suppose we are drawing a lot of resources, so we might hold up for a while. Take from other locations. Then again, the light industry, that doesn't particularly matter. I could just turn off production in Port Arthur. Okay, forces reported sunk. Right, ace. Pilots arrive. Lovely. Ah, new aircraft have arrived. Okay, let's take a look at the industry. Good. Resources going up. Very nice. Honshu. Good, it's increasing. So we can rectify the situation here. We are moving vast amounts of resources. So you see, it's been a long time since we had even 700,000 plus resources. So this is very good. We're going to keep this going up and up and up as much as we can. Rectify the situation in Japan's economy, and then we'll be good to go. So we'll do this as the potential final turn. And yes, that should be pretty decent. There's a lot going on. I don't know. If we lose our armor in the west of China, then... oh well, we tried something and their speed killed them. But if it does work out, then it will have actually made such a colossal difference to the actual conquest of China. You would not believe it. We'll hope for the best. We'll expect the worst, though. We'll expect them to be completely annihilated. But I have vehicles I can replace them with. It will be a loss, I feel, but we'll replace them. In time, anyway. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. I forgot to give orders to Bushido, actually. Right, they must be flying from Formosa. Oh, them potentially from the city I forget the name of. Yeah. Not good. We'll pull back there. Nades. Oh, nuts. Ah, that's where Bushido is. They've moved bloody far, haven't they? Yeah, they really have. God damn. Ah, we're paid for that. We'll pull back. Hello there, Lorenzo. There you go, our forces continue to move. Seems like we haven't encountered anything at Kwayang, which I still can't believe. There might not even be anything to the city to the south, so I'm not going to complain. Okay, they continue to retreat. We'll finish them off now. Much, much better. Yep, shock attack. This will wipe them out. That Air Force base needs to go back, though. Yep, they surrender. The 21st has surrendered. Banzai. 1,184 casualties. But that force is now wiped out. Now this is good. If anything, I could potentially send them to the south. And then with the other division and forces here, we push on Nanyang. Hehehe. 279 guns. We do have almost equal number of guns. They do have more troops than we do. I think we will eventually starve them out. I mean, the thing is they have more vehicles, which is a shame. Right, that other division is pulling out there slowly but surely. These guns are bloody powerful. Right, we need to keep watching the 28th 7th Australian Brigade. As they keep losing strength, that's a good indication of what's really going on there. Right, reinforcements will not be far away. Same as over here. So, I mean, the situation in southern China is really going to be wrapped up soon enough, which is going to be great. And it is going to mean a significant victory. We'll have access, well, freely to China. You have to concentrate on pushing out. And just, in general, be able to have security. A lot of forces will be freed up to head towards Indochina. And possibly even Burma, or potentially even other parts of the Empire. But yeah, the war in China is going extremely well. I can't believe our luck to the north, or to the west. I cannot simply believe it. I mean... we can keep running the gravy train. All the way. I think we've just simply been able to get through and past them. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Ah, there is a force here, and a force here. Damn it. 3 units here, so I imagine that'd be tougher. Those forces are moving on us. Those forces are moving on us. Just hold a defensive position. I feel like I'm probably going to lose them, but we'll see. I mean, these forces are here, so they're not far. It might even be worthwhile to pull back, to be fair. But we have taken our objective over here, which is quite nice. Yeah, I mean, this would be quite good to take. That's actually really quite valuable. Very valuable, actually. Resources and light industry. I suppose, do we go for defensive? I suppose we'll hold defensive here. At least then these forces have a position to fall back on. When the summer palace is rebuilt, it will house the Japanese emperor. You mean the emperor of the prosperity sphere? Okay. How long until these troops arrive? Well, they've not started their march yet, but not too long. Right, they're halfway there, roughly. Oh, wow. Living on a prayer. Move the base force back. Yeah, so, I suppose it would have been too easy if there had been no Chinese troops here. But the thing is, we haven't been wiped out immediately, so that's a good sign. Heavy gun regiment. Yeah, those are some heavy guns. Keep on that bombardment. How many Chinese troops in the north? Well, we're not entirely certain, to be fair. Yes, they have arrived here. Well, that's interesting. And actually, I'd rather that. 67,000. So we still probably have time to get our forces in there, potentially. The river's an issue. Yeah, tons of Chinese. I think we'll pull back here. This has been such a farce. Yeah, soon we'll... I mean, there's only, what, 2 bases left under Chinese control here now? That one's going to be very nice, that heavy industry. Superb. Yeah, Bushido moved pretty quickly out of here. Ah, retirement allowed, no wonder. Yep, the 33rd's on the way. I think they should make some very good time. Look at all those forces there. Oh, we actually captured the base over here. Beautiful. Yeah, stop building fortifications. Actually, no. Yeah, the Time 95s need to be unloaded. But this is working out well enough. Some resources there, quite nice. If we do take these this island with little effort, that'd be very nice. There we go. Numbers are supposedly light enough at Guilin, where we could even potentially move troops from possibly Changsha directly there and very quickly. Any extra forces over here would tip the balance in our favour to such a degree that they could not fight back. So then these lines would fall. But these troops are moving here. So then today they hold their position. I don't know. We'll decide. We'll decide if they hold their position any longer. But they're doing some good reconnaissance work. Deep reconnaissance. 49,000 troops. 31,000. We are certainly giving it to the Chinese. And there's plenty of them. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down here. God, my mouse is terrible. 8 forces down here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Quite a few forces. But really, these are the only ones behind our lines, and they will eventually be crushed. And once they are, then they're not going to be able to march back in here. I'll be able to send forces to Canton to properly garrison it as well as Hong Kong. Further forces will be available for expansion, really, which is very nice. It's going to work out to be really quite handsome. But alas, we've reached... I think we've reached the natural end of this stream. It's been quite good. I think it's been one of our best so far. It's a shame we didn't track down what was over here. But maybe one day we will. Who knows? Tanker, supposedly. But yep, look at that submarine pack. They're spreading out. Things are going well. We've achieved our toehold on Sumatra and bypassed Singapore, which eventually will fall in time. We'll see. China goes well. We've really advanced quite far now. So, until next time, thank you and goodbye. If you enjoyed the stream, do please consider donating. It really does make a massive difference. And until next time, goodbye for now. Though I will be streaming tomorrow for Matrix on Twitch. It will be from GMT plus 0 to 8 PM plus 0. That's GMT plus 0. And that will be Grigsby's One of the East as we continue with the Vistula to Berlin scenario. So, goodbye for now, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great evening, or a great day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Goodbye for now.